West Springfield Police say they, along with the assistance of Homeland Security, conducted a search of the Clover Spa on Westfield Street yesterday. Police say it was part of a months-long investigation into the business's alleged involvement in sex trafficking and prostitution. Officers executed a warrant around noon yesterday and found 3 female workers between the ages of 35 and 51 with addresses out of Flushing and Brooklyn, New York, as well as a 23-year-old man. Officers say they're cooperating and criminal charges are pending. Information remains limited at this time, and it's an active and ongoing investigation.
Westfield, Holyoke, and State Police also executing search warrants at the Southampton Road Massage and Body Work and the owner's home for similar acts. Westfield Police say an investigation showed workers were performing sexual services for a fee at the massage parlor. The employees were unpaid and only allowed to keep any tips they received. Police adds some employees would be at this location for several weeks before they were then swapped out for new workers. The owners, Todd and Bushin Simmons of Holyoke, were arrested and charged with prostitution-related charges as well as gun charges.